Check, check.
It's Baig and Tricks trivia time. Grab your friends and play it online. With Ali and Gina and Taco just for you. It's Baig and Tricks trivia time. And we're feeling alright. Okay, come on, let's play.
Hello, welcome. Happy Thursday. We made it. It's 9:03. You got to hear me end this loop for a second. Thanks for your patience. My computer took a crap on me here at 9:00 on the dot. But we made it. Ben Sasser, not 20 minutes late, but a little late. Thanks for joining us. I see Ben, Joe, a couple people out there that I recognize. We're going to be doing some Game of Thrones trivia here in just a few minutes. These questions tonight will mostly come from the shows, but if you've read the books, it will certainly help. Some of these questions might be more book-related. We'll find out. If you have never played trivia with us before, if this is your first time, do make sure that you join the online game. You're going to hear the questions and see the questions here on the YouTube stream, but in order to actually play and in order to actually be in contention to win the $25 gift card to Elmhurst Brewing Company, you need to join our online trivia platform. It's very simple. Just open up your phone, open up a browser, go to online.baigoftricks.com, and enter in the code THRONES. I made it as simple as possible. The code is THRONES. Once you do that, you will see this screen here. It's going to look a little like this. It's going to ask you for two pieces of information. What is your name and what state are you playing from? If you're not from the United States, feel free to let us know what country you're playing from. We do always love seeing when we have people from all different states and all different countries playing. Once you do once you've entered these two pieces of information, it'll tell you the game will begin shortly. Once you see this screen that you see here, you are good to go. You don't have to do anything else. We'll get started with the game here in just a second. I see people still joining a lot more people than I expected. We just crossed 100 players right now. So thank you, everybody, for joining. I'm going to give it just a couple minutes because I'm sure we have some people joining for the first time. Once again, my name is Ali with Baig of Tricks Entertainment. Thank you so much for choosing to be here on Thursday night. We're excited to be able to put this on for you online. Obviously, Baig of Tricks Entertainment, very used to doing trivia in bars and restaurants, but this online platform, still new. We've been doing it a little over 2.5 months now, and a lot of you have been there since the beginning. So thank you for your support, for continuing to join us with these online events. Thank you to those of you that have liked the Baig of Tricks Facebook page and commented and shared those posts and invited your friends and your family to our online trivia nights. We really appreciate it. We love just having as many participants as possible. And a special thank you to anybody out there that's donated. I already saw a couple donations come in tonight right as this started, so thank you so much. I know I saw Allison out there. Thank you. If you feel so inclined, by no means do you have to. This event is free to play, but we do accept tips or donations down at the bottom through Venmo, PayPal, or Zelle. This is the only type of business that we have right now. Hopefully that will change soon with some bars and restaurants opening up for outdoor service. We can do some outdoor trivia, but currently, for the time being, this is all we do. So those tips and those donations that you guys send certainly go a really long way in allowing us to continue to put on these events for you, to keep you occupied and entertained while we're all doing our part at home. With that in mind, we do, in our attempt to give back to those of you that have donated, each week we draw one name out of the pool of everyone that's donated through any of the platforms. And if we select your name, you get to choose one of the trivia nights that we do next week. We just finished our general knowledge trivia that had categories chosen by this week's winner, Crystal. Tonight is the cutoff for next week's raffle. So if you donate tonight, you will be in. We're going to draw a name tomorrow. I'll reach out to you. If you're chosen, you can ask us to do trivia on your favorite show or your favorite book or your favorite movie. Or you can ask us to do a general knowledge trivia night and give us, between 6 to 10 categories, and all of the questions will come just from those categories. So we're doing our best to try and give something back to somebody each week as our way of saying thank you. So if you do donate tonight, you'll be in for that drawing. I know somebody just did. Therese, thank you so much. Jessica, thank you so much. We really, really appreciate it. Myself, Gina's here, Taco's here, both of our cats, Penelope and Katniss. We just love doing this for you all, and we appreciate every time you guys show up. And again, all of the support, whether it's with donations or tips or through Facebook or checking out our website. With that in mind, we're going to dive into the game here in just a second. The only thing I want to tell you about is we do have one more event this week. That is tomorrow night, Friday, at 8 p.m. online, just like this. It's a general knowledge trivia night, but we are doing it to benefit the DuPage PADS organization. So they are providing assistance and shelter to those that don't have it, and especially in these uncertain times. This is a very, very important organization. So tomorrow, it's Fundraiser Friday. It's the only time we ever charge for events, and Baig of Tricks isn't charging. You purchase your ticket directly through DuPage PADS. All of the information is on Facebook. There's an event for it with a ticket link. You can purchase your ticket. Christiane, if you're here, I'm not sure, but if you're playing, if you're playing from Canada, you can't purchase a ticket there. So shoot me a message and I'll get you set up. Christiane, I did see your message. I just haven't responded yet. So thank you to everybody that's been supporting us on these Fridays, where all of the funds donated go directly to a charitable organization. I can say, as of this week, before we even do tomorrow's event, you guys with Baig of Tricks doing online trivia during this crazy time have raised over $25,000 for these organizations.
Keeps going up.
Yeah, it just grows every single week. And please don't underestimate how important that is and how incredible it is what you guys have been able to give, because these are hard times for everyone. So the graciousness and just the generosity that you guys have shown is incredible, and just makes me so thankful that we're able to do this together. So please join us tomorrow. Otherwise, we will be listing next week's schedule here over the weekend once we contact this week's donation winner. So I'm going to jump up here into the corner. If you have not played trivia yet this week, if you have not played trivia yet before with us, this is the last time. I'll remind you really quick. Go to online.baigoftricks.com. Enter the code THRONES. That's how you're actually. What'd you say?
You got the right date up there.
Yeah, I did it right this time. I'll give you guys one more second to do that. Thank you, Regina. Thank you, Andrew and Chelsea. Thank you, Jessica, for the donations. Thank you, Stephanie. We really, really appreciate y'all. 128 people on. This is great. Just to share a little bit while I'm waiting, because people are still joining. We've been talking about doing Game of Thrones for a while. Obviously, in its heyday, was very, very popular. We hosted Game of Thrones a whole bunch. We did Game of Thrones for about 8 weeks in a row at Replay, the arcade bar in Chicago. I'm sure some of you were there. They did a big pop-up. They had dragons made out of paper mache, all sorts of fun stuff, and themed drinks. And we did trivia forever there. So we know that this is a popular show, but then season 8 came along, and it kind of died off. Obviously it didn't live up to almost anybody's expectation. So I'm really excited that you guys all joined us tonight. I will tell you, with maybe one exception, I don't think I put a question in here from season 8. It's just not a season that I've rewatched. I understand if some of you like it. It's certainly beautiful to watch. It's beautifully shot. The actors and actresses are great. I'm not going to go down that road. But to let you know, these questions do come from the books and the shows, mostly show questions. So once we get into this, there are a mixture of multiple choice questions and questions where you'll actually have to supply the answer all on your own. You'll have to type it in. But we're going to start with the multiple choice questions. So how it works, if you've never played with us before, I'll ask you the question, and then I'll start the timer. Every question has a 30-second timer. You have from the time that starts till it hits 0 to select either A, B, C, or D. There will always be 4 options on your screen, and one of them is always correct. Every question tonight is worth a maximum of 150 points. You earn 150 points or less, depending on how quickly you answer. For the multiple choice questions, that's a little extra layer of strategy. Not only do you have to get the answer right, but you're going to earn more points based on how quickly you answer. So don't think about it too long. If you think you know, hit that button. But be careful, because if you hit A, B, C, or D, that's your answer. You can't hit one and then take it back and change it. Once you've selected an answer, it's in. That's really all you need to know. You won't see the answers on your screen until I start the timer. And if you're still wondering exactly how this works, that's okay, because we're going to do a practice question. It's not worth any points, but it will help you learn exactly how the game works. Before we do that, any questions need answering? Everything good?
Yeah, we're just chatting about all the different kinds of shirts we need to make.
Oh, and yeah, shout out to Kevin Koch, who donated this shirt to me when I hosted, I believe, my very first Game of Thrones trivia night, probably 4 years ago. How long ago was it, Kevin? I don't remember. It was a while ago, but thanks. So everybody, thank you for being here. Let's cheers. Let's say, sociable, depending on where you're at. Baig-o-tricks, social glass. These are coming soon. Cheers, everybody. All right, first question up on the screen. This is a practice question, so don't worry if you're wrong. You're just learning how the system works. Once again, the individual with the most points at the end of the night, though, does win a $25 gift card to our sponsor, Elmhurst Brewing Company. So thank you to Elmhurst Brewing Company. If you haven't been there, delicious beer, delicious food, open for delivery and curbside carryout, and soon open to dine outside. So this one's just for fun. This question, what is the name of your host today or tonight? What is my name? I said it earlier. Let's see if you remember. What is the name of your host? Is it Hodor, or Ali? What is the name of your host tonight? Hodor, or Ali?
I think your drink disappeared.
Oh, does my drink disappear? Yeah, it's a margarita. It's pretty green.
Ben said, is that a green drink?
It is. Yes, Ben. Good call.
Oh, yeah. Look, I think it looks so cool. Hey, remember when we did Scrubs Trivia? We did do an apple teeny.
Oh, yeah.
We were so excited about it.
Delicious apple teeny, and then it disappeared. All right, let's see what you guys thought. A couple of you were choosing Hodor's based on color.
I love for the green Hodor.
Yeah, Hodor was not correct. The correct answer was Ali. My name is Ali with Baig-o-tricks Entertainment. Thanks for being here. Cheers, everybody. Yeah, honest to God, I'm over the moon. I thought maybe we'd have 30 or 40 people for this. And right now we're at almost 90.
There's 106 in YouTube.
Yeah, 106 people watching, 90 people answering. So thank you guys so much for being here. We're going to have a good time. That was just a practice question. Now these questions start for real. Some of them are simple. Some of them are going to be tough. But give it your best shot, and let's see how it goes. Here we go. Question 2. This is the first real question. Again, some of these easy. We're starting it off easy. Which character on the show is sometimes referred to as the Imp? The Imp. Which character is sometimes referred to as the Imp? Is that Samwell, Tyrion, Oberyn, or Theon? Which character is sometimes referred to as the Imp? Some of these easy, some of these tough. Winner gets the missing pieces of the character arcs for season 8. Melissa, they don't even exist. Oh, God, don't tease me. I wish that was a real thing. Oberon, love that beer, Olivia.
Oh my gosh, that sounds like me.
I've been called P-Imp. Bijan, aren't you in the watch? I saw you say that earlier. Guys, this is a double, triple social. I don't know what we call it. It hasn't happened in a long time. Nobody even clicked wrong. You guys all got this. So again, you earned points based on how quickly you answered. The correct answer was Tyrion. Cheers, everybody. That's a social. This is a quick reminder. There will be pictures or GIFs on the screen there. Sometimes they're related to the question, and sometimes they're not. Obviously, Egret had nothing to do with this, but just something to see so you're not just staring at questions. All right, question 3. Who is Ned Stark's youngest child? Who is Ned Stark's youngest child? Is it Bran, Arya, Rickon, or Jon? Who was Ned Stark's youngest child of all the children he had? A sociable. Christiane, I love it. If only 69 people were playing. Vince Hansen, welcome, my friend. Hey, Al. Welcome back. Start a post. Yeah. Thank you, Lindsay. All right. Everybody's in. I think this is another social. Nobody got thrown off with the king. The correct answer is Rickon. Rickon, cheers, everybody. We'll call that a social. Rickon. All right, question 4. What name does Sansa give her direwolf pup? What name does Sansa give to her direwolf? She call it Lady, Princess, Nymeria, or Summer? I know, what a good girl. How not to see a zigzag, motherfucker? I reckon he should have run in a zigzag, Vince. Thanks.
Oh, even I know that scene.
Yeah, that's a bad one. That's one of those, it's not going, he's not, but every time you watch it, you're like, maybe he's going to make it this time. Maybe he's going to get there. No, never. Oh, wow, you guys are just making us drink early in this game. Starting it off easy. The correct answer is Lady. Cheers, everybody. A social. This is just how we celebrate how well you guys answer, so this is for you. Cheers. What's everybody drinking? Question number 5. Which of the following characters was killed by having molten gold poured on his head? He got the crown he wanted so bad. Was it Aerys II, Khal Drogo, Rhaegar, or Viserys? Which one of these individuals was killed? Molten gold poured on their head. It's okay, Taco. Oh, speaking of dire wolves, somebody's ready to protect us. You hear the neighbor dog barking. It's okay. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. And there he goes. All right, everybody's in. Dire Taco, yes. Bree, I've only ever seen the first 20 minutes of the very first episode. Yeah, you're going to struggle, Bree. You guys did well here. The correct answer was Viserys. Viserys. Khaleesi's brother. The correct answer here. 80 of you got that right, so great job. All right, that's question 5, so let's take a look at the standings. First, second, and third place will be on top of the screen, and they'll stay there. Brenda, Living the Quarren Dream, and Game of Gnomes in first, second, and third. respectively. Everybody else is rotating through, so take a look, see where your team is at. Team Cream is coming. Oh, Jesus Christ. The Faceless Man. Mega Vince. Love it. Impin' ain't easy. I see Hot Pie out there. That actor opened up a bakery somewhere in the UK. The Onion Knight. Visible Starbucks cup. Nice throwback. Night's Watch of Fire Station 73. Thanks for being here, Fire Station 73. We love you. Oh, just like Team 67, we love Fire Station 73. Mother of Donuts. That's my nickname. Mike Hardg. Gillespie, right? Mike Gillespie. I'll never forget it. I sometimes forget what it said, but Miss LaRocca for fun. Thanks for being here. We're going to go through one more time. Allison Neal, first of her name. Welcome. Sorella Sand. If you're Jamie and you know it, clap your hand.
Oh, that's a good one.
I always think of Bart Simpson. What's the sound of one hand clapping, Bart?
Are you really not going to pick those?
When in doubt, blame Cersei. Yes. For the watch. Ben Sasser. Welcome back. I haven't seen Ben or Joe Flaherty in a hot minute.
Yeah, we got Miami crew tonight.
Miami crew.
We have Melissa and Joe. Anyone else from Miami crew here tonight?
Visible Starbucks cup. Nice, Chris. Top 96. Jen. Only one way to go. Yeah, now it even feels weird to me to just say Jen. All right, here we go. Question 6. I'm just here for taco. Shout out to that team name. Question 6. What surname or last name is given to a bastard born in Dorne? So if you're born in Dorne and you're a bastard, your last name would be what? Would it be Sand, Storm, Snow, or Flowers? Flowers. Mike tells me the Gillespie story every time you come up. Call Taco. Ooh, I like that. Don't let Taco's head get any bigger, though. See you guys there sometime, Gene and Ollie. Yeah, Al, we won't be there tomorrow, but we will be to Pollyanna soon.
Yes, we will definitely.
Yeah, we're excited.
That's my favorite patio. Oh no, Vincent.
What?
He went north of the wall and completely shaken by walkers or Carol Baskin.
That's probably that bitch, Carol Baskin. The correct answer is social worthy. Sand. If you're a bastard born in the Dorne, your last name is Sand. Cheers, everybody. Great job. Off to a fantastic start, guys. We'll see how well it goes when chefs just start typing stuff in. Question 7. Which of the following characters has never served as Hand of the King? Which of the following characters has never served as Hand of the King? Is it Ned Stark, Jon Arryn, Tywin Lannister, or Peter Littlefinger Baelish? I was in 50th, got them all right, was still 60 points back from first. Yeah, some people are just on it quickly. Da-da-da-dun, da-da-da-dun, da-da-da-dun. All right. Let's see. So, some of you said Jon Arryn, 13 people, 9 people said Tywin, 75 people said Littlefinger. This one, I mean, the only person that we saw in the run of the show in real time being the Hand of the King was Ned Stark, because the show started when Jon Arryn was murdered, or we didn't know, when he died. He was Hand of the King. Tywin was Hand of the King even further back, I believe, before that. And Littlefinger, never Hand of the King. I'm sure he would have liked it, but he was not. 75 of you got it right. Great job.
Agree with Melissa. Littlefinger is such a creepy name.
Yeah. Question 8. In King's Landing, the Royal Executioner is referred to by what name or what term? The Royal Executioner is called which of the following? Is it called the King's Justice, the King's Hand, the King's Mercy, or the King's Peace?
Look at the comments.
Joe, yeah, as soon as I said it, I sounded wrong. I'm pretty sure you're right. Tywin was Hand under Joffrey. Yep, Stephanie, you got it too. But also Eris. Yeah, okay, thanks, Stephanie. That's who I picked. Grr. Sorry, Nicole. Oh, we got a Barbie and social, as we call it around these parts. King's Justice is correct. 69% of you got that right. Cheers, everybody. All right, question number 9. Valar Morghulis. Valar Morghulis translates to what? Valar Morghulis translates to what? All men must serve. Victory or death. All men must die, or death to our enemies. I thought Brandon would be better help, as I was always falling asleep on the floor. Yeah, that makes sense. Wild that Sansa ended up getting married to Joe Jonas in the end of the series. Honestly, Olivia, I would have taken a Joe Jonas and Sophie Clark wedding in season 8 over some of the stuff we got.
Oh, yeah. They're getting a little baby.
They are having a little baby, aren't they?
Remember when we first moved into the house on Lyle? We watched Game of Thrones on the floor.
Yeah, we set up nothing. We had no couch. We had a stand and a TV, and we watched Game of Thrones. That was season 7.
Premiere?
Series premiere. No, season premiere of season 7.
That's what I meant.
Yeah. What did I say? Clark? Turner? Yeah, you're right. I've had a few margaritas.
Both babes.
The correct answer is all men must die. Valar Morghulis. Valar Dohaeris, all men must serve. But Valar Morghulis, all men must die. Good job. Most of you knew that. Oh, that's a social. Cheers. Question 10. Samwell Tarly cured Jorah Mormont of which disease? Samwell cured Jorah of which disease? Grayscale, the pox, sleeping sickness, or leprosy? A few. Ben, yes. A couple. But each was a double? Quadruple? How does margaritas work?
Which I would drink?
Yeah.
You had...
4.
Each one was a double.
Each one was a double.
So you had like 4?
Yeah, so I've had 4. 2 doubles. Rockjoy. Wait, wrong franchise.
When is the next music trivia?
Soon, Ben. Maybe Friday. You guys got this. You're killing these multiple choice questions. Cheers. Grayscale, the correct answer. Great job, everybody.
Wow.
All right. We'll look at the standings again. See how you're doing. See if anything's changed. Dick in a box in first place. Theon call out. Brenda in second. Sorella Sand in third. Everybody else is rotating through, so take a look. See if you see your team name. I'm going to look at these comments for a second. I never get to see. Who's Sophia Clark?
Sophie Clark is from...
Survivor?
Yeah.
Sophie Clark, yeah. That's where I was confused.
Are you muted?
No.
Oh.
No, I'm okay with my mistakes.
Yeah, I agreed, Chris.
Sophie Clark from Survivor.
I'm maybe the most excited I've heard someone say dick in a box.
Dick in the box. Step 1. Cut a hole in a box.
What a gem. American classic.
Oh, yeah. Yo soy Sorella Sand. Sasuke.
I think you were combining Sophie Turner and Amelia Clark is what you did.
Oh, that's more likely. That makes way more sense. Amelia Clark.
Both beautiful.
Yeah,
Game of
yeah.
Thrones women.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. All right, we're moving on. Question number 11. Will come up in just a second. All right. Taco. Hang on one sec. He's nesting, and he almost fell. I know we have questions to get to, but this was important.
This is important.
This is really important. He just lays there all night. People don't see him do things. Anyway, I'll read the question while you're watching. The mountain seen here is the nickname for which character? What is the real name of the mountain? Is it Sandor Clegane, Gregor Clegane, Gerald Clegane, or Oberyn Martell? And now he's settled.
Wait, did you see my comment? Or did
No.
you just say that? I said, and
Oh, you said the same
settle.
thing? No, I did not see
We
that.
would spend a lot of time together.
Yeah. Oh, I need those brownies. Correct answer. 85% of you, 83 people got this right. Good job, Gregor Clegane. The Hound is Sandor Clegane. Not Gerald Clegane. I don't know who that is. Oberyn Martell. Nope. All right, question 12. Who was Margaery Tyrell's first husband? So far as we know, who was Margaery Tyrell's first husband? Stannis Baratheon, Tommen Baratheon, Renly Baratheon, or Joffrey Baratheon? Safe to say she has a type, and they are Baratheons. This is my favorite character, Dave, who has never seen the show but chose him for who would win. Yeah, that's fair. He deadlifted 1104 the other day. Yeah, he wins all sorts of strongman competitions.
That was not a typo.
No, yeah. Oh, yeah. Right. That's the guy, the picture of him with a coffee mug in his hand, and it looks like a little tea set, like a little girl's tea set coffee mug, but it's a full-size coffee mug.
Is that the guy you showed me, he and his wife next to each other?
Yeah.
Jeez. Aww,
Station 73.
Station 73.
Yeah, John, we certainly have plans for it. Don't you worry. We're here for you. Deadlifted. Nice, Olivia. I'm missing 12 exclamation points tonight, but we won't talk about that. The correct answer is Renly Baratheon. Renly. Knights of Summer, everyone. Good job. Many of you knew this. All right. Question 13. We'll be out of multiple choice questions here in just a few, and things are going to change. Which of the following individuals was known as the King Beyond the Wall? Which of these individuals was known as the King Beyond the Wall? Mance Rayder, the Night King, Tormund Giantsbane, or Stannis Baratheon? 1104 pounds were made of fancy. Yeah. Sam, I can't play Game of Thrones music. It'll mute my audio. YouTube's really strict on copyright music.
We would if we could.
You answered that too. Thank you.
Yeah,
we certainly would if we could.
I mean,
Bobby K covers? Yeah. I just want to hear Bobby K singing. Hey, I was doing that for you, Chris.
Looping it with this loop.
Yeah, he could kill it. All right, everybody's in, and you guys did super well here. Mance Rayder, the correct answer. United those 90 different tribes, and then died. Like so many people in the show. Question 14. Which of the following individuals was the Mad King's firstborn son? Mad King pictured here. Who was the Mad King's firstborn son? Was that Aemon Targaryen, Aegon Targaryen, Viserys Targaryen, or Rhaegar Targaryen? There's a good mashup out there somewhere of Rihanna and the Game of Thrones theme by White Panda.
Yes, that is good.
White Panda does a lot of mashups and mixes, and they did one that's really good with Rihanna and the Game of Thrones theme, if you've never heard it. The write-in of this part. Jen Sterna, I will tell you that I paid more attention to the write-in part for this game than I did for our general knowledge 7 o'clock game. I didn't do too many crazy names, as much as I could try to remember. The correct answer here was Rhaegar. Rhaegar Targaryen. Good job. 72 of you got that. 18 people put Aegon. Rhaegar was the Mad King's firstborn son.
Christy and we will post it to the community. The Rihanna.
Oh, heck yeah. All right, question 15. We just have 2 multiple choice questions left, so we'll do both of these. What was the name of the fool who helped Sansa escape King's Landing after King Joffrey's death? Escaped on a boat. What was the name of the fool who helped Sansa escape? Was it Edison Tollet, Vardis Egan, Dantos Hollard, or Mord? No Culkin? Nailing it, Lindsay.
3893 will be my new
Yeah.
game name.
The Dothraki spelling during the office trivia. That is correct, Jacob. Yes. That was bad. Butterbumps is the best fool. All right. Everybody's in. This is the least correctly answered, and 65% of you still got it right. So that says something about how well you all are doing. Good job. That is Dantos Hollard. So we'll see. These questions should step up in intensity a little bit here, but this is the first time we've done it online. And Game of Thrones is a tricky trivia to write because it's very easy to go off the edge from medium difficulty to ridiculous difficulty. So right now I think I erred on the side of easy based on your answers, but we'll see what happens here when we switch it up after this one. In which of the following cities does Arya train to become a faceless man? A storyline that matters not. Was it Bravos, Pentos, Meereen, or Astapor? All right. Everybody's in. You guys are making us drink one more time. For the multiple choice questions, Bravos is the correct answer. Cheers, everybody. 92 of you got that right. I'm still so happy there's so many of you here. Thanks for joining us tonight for Game of Thrones trivia. Cheers, everybody. All right, we're going to look at the standings, and then after this, questions are going to change. So, Dick in a Box, still in first, but only by 8 points over Brenda. Tom and Steph is in third. Sorella Stand in fourth. Jeff in fifth. Everybody else rotating through. Take a look. See where you're at. Let's throw
Sir Pounds, love cabinets. You see that name?
Bijan Dosi straight up sounds like a Game of Thrones character. Sounds like a compliment. Yeah. This has been a steady decline after each standings reveal. At least you're consistent, Chris. Yes, Game of Thrones nerds, the best. Top 86, moving up. I told you, you only got one way to go. Killing it. All right, so while this rotates through, let me tell you, from this point out, there are no longer multiple choice answers. You now have to type your answer in, whether that's from your phone or on your computer. You're going to have to actually type your answer and then hit the submit button. So when I start the timer, there's still a 30-second timer. Rather than seeing 4 multiple choice answers pop up, you'll see a text box. You're going to type your answer in, hit submit before the timer hits 0. The other thing that's changed is if you are correct, you earn all 150 points. And if you're wrong, you earn 0 points. There's no longer any in between. You're not earning points based on how quickly you answer. And I'm telling you that so that you take your time and spell your answers to the best of your ability. I know that's asking a lot tonight. Game of Thrones trivia, some of these words are insane. So just do your best. The one big tip I have for you all, I'm going to switch back from Taco so you're listening. The one big tip I have is, even though there's a 30-second timer, submit your answer before that timer goes past 5 seconds left. That's just a suggestion because this is the internet. It's unpredictable. It may take a couple seconds for your answer to hit the server, and I want you to have the best chance of your answer actually being graded and counted. So if you wait till there's 1 second left on the timer, I'm not saying it won't go in, but it may not. So that's my suggestion for you all. Some of these questions simple, some of them tough. We'll see how you do right now. Cheers, everybody. Let's do this. Question 17. Looking for the name of an individual. Just one name. It's just one word. What was the name of the actual father of Gilly's son? You can see him here. Obviously, Samwell took over responsibility, but what was the name of the actual father of Gilly's son? First place prize, Giant's Milk.
I was just about to comment on that.
No, not tonight. I mean, maybe they have a beer called Giant's Milk, but it's a $25 gift card to Elmhurst Brewing Company in Elmhurst. If you're in first place.
Ick. One word, ick. Steph, can you have Giant's Milk on your cleanse?
Is there a prize for dead last? Yes. No, there's not.
But that would be a fun idea sometime.
Yeah. We could definitely incorporate that in the future. All right, I'm just marking a few of these misspelled answers correct.
Jen, Serna, I don't think you're going to get last. I don't know. I have faith.
Not Sam is technically correct, but not correct enough to get points here. The correct answer here is Craster. Craster. He was the old man with all of the women fathering babies and then giving them away. Yeah, that's a thing. So here we go. Question 18. Good job. 62% of you got that. What is Hodor's real name? Just a first name. Just one name. What was the real name of Hodor before he was Hodor?
You're trying to make everyone cry tonight.
I guess. Hold the door. Hold the door. Show. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I did that. Sasuke, that's fine. I wrote this based on the show. Let me double check the book. I see what you're saying. Yep. I'll take either to answer your question.
It's okay as long as you accept my answer, he said.
Oh, yeah. All right, I'm just marking a few of these right. That's just caps lock. The correct answer on the show was Willis. The correct answer in the books was Walder. So either one of those was accepted. Just listen carefully right now because I know you're wondering if you typed Walder on your phone, it's going to tell you that you got it wrong. But if you look on the screen on YouTube, you won't see Walder listed anywhere because I marked it right. So Willis and Walder got it right. Big Dick Playa. Good description. Oh, big man. But no, Walder or Willis. The correct answer is here. Question 19. How many fingers did Stannis cut off of the Onion Knight's hand? How many fingers? You can only answer with numbers here. How many fingers did Stannis cut off of the Onion Knight's hand? You, Sam Olsen. Yeah, thanks, Gina. Yeah, you definitely got points, Sam. Off for a very late dinner in Ozark. Thanks, as always, for the entertainment. Kim, thanks for being here. Give your husband a kiss for me. Tell him it's from me. Make it awkward. All right, correct answer here. He cut off 4 of his fingers. Are we on me or Taco? Me? It looks something like this. Call me Snow.
Slap me silly is the best part.
All right, let's do question 20.
Thank you for the laugh.
Look at the standings. What was the name of Tommen Baratheon's cat? What was the name of Tommen Baratheon's cat? That's amazing, Melissa. Thanks, Kim. Have a good night, guys.
Look at that floofy kitty tail. There are 3 cats. Show question. Sorry, I guess I'll look again for the books. Yeah, I wrote this mostly based on the show.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've seen this one before. Sorry. I don't know what your actual name is, the individual who keeps bringing that up. And I'm happy. No, you're not being a butt. These are great things to bring up. No, it's okay, Charles. Either one's going to be accepted. If I was hosting in the bar, I might say these are all show questions. But since I literally have the internet at my fingertips, it's very simple for me to just Google really quick and check out the other ones. And so if you gave me the one from the show or the other two, either of the other two from the books, you're going to get points here.
Okay, Sorella in the game. That's it.
What's that?
Saxa said I'm Sorella in the game.
Ah, got it. Wait, but what's your real name in real life? Because I just keep...
Maybe they don't want you to know.
That's fine.
Sarah, okay.
Thank you, Sarah. All right, I'm just marking a few of these correct. I like the guesses from people who don't know. I got some good roundabout guesses. I got a Simpsons guess out here. Somebody put that bitch Carol Baskin. Somebody just spelled Sir Pounce wrong. Joffrey is a jackass. Yes, that is correct. Somebody put Katniss. That's our cat's name, one of them. The correct answer is Sir Pounce in the show. That's the cat that you're seeing in the GIF. But in the books, there were two other cats named Lady Whiskers, or Boots. So Whiskers, Boots, or Sir Pounce got you points here. Good job. Good job. Let's take a look at the standings. Let's see what's changed, if anything has. It has a little Brenda in first. Tom and Steph in second. Just 4 points behind first. Sorella Sand only 2 points behind second. Everybody else is rotating through. You said Whiskers, total guess. Good guess then, Chris. You got it. Vince, you put Katniss. Thank you so much. Sprinkles is dead, Jen. I'm sorry.
Oh.
We have garbage now.
We have 2 sleepy babies.
I know. We drink but don't know things. I like that team name. The pointy end. Aw. W2 is a star. Miss LaRocca for fun. Moving up. Pretzel Day. The Bears. Welcome. Saw you guys posting about this earlier. All right, here we go. We got about 10 questions left. So question 21 is coming up here in just a second, as soon as the computer takes a breath. No, if your spelling was close enough, I gave points, John. It won't tell you on your phone.
Yeah,
It'll still say you're wrong on your phone.
You should have gotten.
Yeah, the only way it tells you you're right on your phone or your computer is if you spelled it exactly how I did. If I have to mark it right, it'll tell you that you're wrong. We learned this in one scene. What is Sansa Stark's favorite type of cake? What is Sansa Stark's favorite type of cake?
Cake.
Cake. I didn't ask this, and I should have asked this earlier. Any binge mode fans out there? I'm a very big binge mode fan. That's what really got me back into Game of Thrones when they started the original Game of Thrones, binge mode Game of Thrones.
Have they released any new ones or something?
I mean, they've been doing different stuff. Yeah, I haven't been listening right now. But yeah.
Yes, says Nicole.
Yes, Nicole. Hello. I think that's your least favorite part. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
yeah. Gina, not a huge fan of Mal and Jason's voice in the beginning.
I'm a sensitive person.
Oh, you guys knew this.
Cast of Thrones. Have you listened to that?
I have not listened to Cast of Thrones. I think I listened to one, but I haven't made it a thing that I've listened to. Somebody put Joe Jonas cake.
Oh.
The correct answer is lemon. lemon. Shout out to the person who said lemon, but really, all cake is the best, girl. All right, question 22. What is the name of Jon's sword that was given to him by Jeor Mormont? What is the name of the Mormont ancestral sword that Jon had? Joe Jonas cake answer. Nice, Jennifer.
Thomas, you may have gotten credit.
You did, Thomas. Yeah, if you wrote Caster, you got points. It just won't tell you that on your phone. Jen told us about it, but for Harry Potter, yeah. The Harry Potter one was great. They deep dived that even more than they did Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones with JVN, right?
Yes, that's so fantastic.
All right, let's see what you guys thought. I'll mark these while they're up on the screen.
Not to be confused with White Claw, says Jeff.
Yeah, not to be confused with White Claw. The correct answer is Long Claw. Long Claw. Good job. 59 of you got that right. Moving on, question 23. Arya served as Tywin's cupbearer. He didn't know who she was. Arya served as Tywin's cupbearer while she was at what castle? What was the name of the castle, the hold that they were at? Whoa.
A lot of issues with the lemon cake question.
Yeah, I don't want to say it every single answer. If you don't write exactly what I had typed, so I just had lemon, it's not going to tell you on your phone that you got it right. So I marked anything that said lemon got points. If you put lemon anywhere in your answer, you got points for it. I promise. But that's the issue. That's why I said in the beginning, sometimes it's not going to match up. I'll show you an example. So while we're watching this, if you look not on your phones, but on, I guess you could look from your phones too, the top two answers here, Harrenhal and Harrenhal. The only difference is that one of them has two L's. So the very first answer is how I spelled it. If you watch your screen, just stick with me here for 1 second. The people that spelled it with only one L, if I was to mark this right, they're not going to get points. But when I click on their answer, it marks them right and it disappears from the screen. Here's what you need to understand. On your phone, if you spelled Harrenhal with one L, it's still going to tell you you got it wrong. So that's why we do this through YouTube and via the online trivia platform, because if you didn't know that it was marking you, that I'm marking you right, you just wouldn't know. That's why I'm telling you. It's not going to tell you on your phone that you got it right if you didn't spell it exactly how I did. So don't freak out. If your answer sounds anything like the right answer, you're getting points. Not for the person who said, my niece wants to play Fortnite, even though that's hilarious. It's not the twins. Not Castle de Westfall. Is that a real place, Jacob? Harrenhal plus autocorrect. All right. There's just one more on here I got to mark right. So I'm going to harp on this for a second because a lot of you are continuing to ask if you got points. If you look at your screen right now, the only people who didn't get points for this answer, the only people who didn't get points are the individual who have the answers that are listed in red on your screen right now. Casterly Rock, that didn't get points. Castle Black, King's Landing, Eureka's Castle, as hilarious as that is, did not get points. Burned by Dragons is, a description, but that didn't get points. Everybody else got points unless your answer just didn't get submitted. But if you submitted an answer and it made it to our server and it sounded anything like Harrenhal, you got points. Okay? Question 24. What is the name of the wildling? It's just one word. Just looking for the first name. That's all we know. What is the name of the wildling that accompanies Bran with Hodor and Rickon? What was the name? You can see her here. What was the name of the wildling? Accompanies Bran with Hodor and Rickon. Tonks is correct. Yes, I guess if this wasn't for actual points, maybe or actual prize, maybe I'd accept Tonks. A lot of you put Tonks. In this show, in this universe, she is not Nymphadora Tonks. She is Osha. Osha, checking your workplace safety. Osha, the correct answer. Question 25. What is the name of the stronghold where the maesters are trained? You can see it here. The stronghold, not the city. The specific place. The stronghold where the maesters are trained. Where Samwell was able to go. I got cited from her for not being safe at work. Few of you just spelled this differently. Not Hogwarts, not Monsters University. Maesters are us. As long as you put the Citadel, you got points. The Citadel is the correct answer. And 64, yeah, Laraka's place. 64% of you still got that right. Good job. Look at the standings one final time before we do the final standings. The Citadel of Ricks. Yes, Charles. Thank you, Nicole. The dragon has 3 heads is in first. Impin ain't easy in second. Sir Pounce Heart's Katniss in third. I like that. Somebody said, did Asha? No, Asha is a different character. It's Osha. Yeah, Nicole, Asha is Yar. Nicole said it. Sarah, the only way you wouldn't have gotten points is if your answer didn't get submitted. I know that you've gotten them right. So if it didn't get, and not that you didn't submit it, but sometimes they just don't come through the internet. And there's nothing I can do to fix that, unfortunately. Yeah. All right, moving on. Question 26. According to Syrio Forel, Arya's water dancing teacher, there is only one God, and his name is what? There's only one God, and his name is what? You have 30 seconds once the timer starts. There it goes. According to Syrio, there is only one God, and his name is what? Guys, I'm just going to be honest. I'm not going to reply to any more questions about misspellings. I've spent too much time on it. I just don't want to talk about it anymore. If it's close, I'm marking it right. You know, Sarah, that's the exception. If you send an answer in and the internet doesn't give it to me, there's nothing I can do. I really apologize, but we've been doing this too long. I can't keep talking about it. I'm really sorry. So no misspellings here. If you wrote, somebody put Zach Enron. The correct answer here is death. What do we say to death? Not today. There's only one God, and his name is death. Good job. Question 27. This one is a number. This is a specific answer. This one I think is pretty tough. You can only answer with numbers. Serving Daenerys as her trusted advisor. This is in the show. And handmaid. In how many languages does Missandei speak? She finds this out pretty soon after meeting her. How many languages does Missandei speak? Ben. Airheads told me Lemmy is God. Yeah, Airheads is good. Sarah, thank you. I'm glad. Thank you so much for understanding that. Please know that I feel bad. I'm not happy when it glitches or the internet does. I'm really glad you understand that. And I'm very impressed with how many of you know this. I think I speak more languages when I'm drunk. But the correct answer here, Missandei speaks 19 languages. 19. It's a good job. 29 of you knew that. Question 28. What was the name of the man? Once again, it's just one name. What is the name of the man who cut off Jaime's sword hand? It's just one word. What is the name of the man who cut off Jaime's hand? I ain't farting on no snake drum. Allison, an actress who plays Missandei, is vegan. Nice. Nicole, your spelling will get worse. Oh, I should start the timer before everybody starts telling me. There it is. Now it's started.
Here we go.
Ben, we'll do it again, but every answer will just be a number, so there's no spelling. It'll be how many languages does Missandei speak? How many people died in this scene? How many swords did this guy have? Oh, it'll be a hoot. Let's check out these answers.
Mike.
So the correct answer here is Locke. Locke. I see one answer down at the bottom that was clearly just a misspelled. Somebody put it with a U instead of an O, so I'm going to fix that. But everybody else, Eddie Vedder. I'm going to go with either Jen or Nicole put Rich Hansen. It wasn't Roos. Big John Fargohot. Roger the Hand Cutter. Yeah, how'd Roger get that name? You'd never believe me if I told you. What are these? Douchebag McGee, Steve from Accounting, Hand Stealer, Jason Voorhees. Minor character, he came back. If this had been his only scene, I think it might have been tougher. But he went undercover later. The most lucky person in the show is correct. The correct answer was Locke. All right, question 29. We talked about a different sword earlier. What is the name of this sword? What is the name of the Tarly family's ancestral sword? What is the name of the Tarly ancestral sword? Roger the Hand Cutter. Thank you, Chris. That was great. It's Vargo in the book. All right, I'll go back. That's fair. I'll go back and look at that after this one. Did this not start either? Okay, now this is not my fault. I clicked the button. There we go. What is the name of the Tarly family's ancestral sword? Now the timer's going. TIL, if I get a sword, I must name it. Nice, Jennifer.
Totally. Gilly.
Somebody said butter spreader, white claw, the heart's bane. That's close. I see a misspelling down at the bottom. Heart's bane. Why do all the swords have names? Is this a memo I missed? Oh yeah, there could be an entire Game of Thrones trivia night just on the names of the swords. I think Joffrey named like 17 swords in the run of the show. But yeah, and then you have ice, and the Starks family sword, Heart's Bane. Yali does this for free. Chillax. Thanks, whoever said that. Correct answer is Heart's Bane. Heart's Bane. All right, give me 1 second. I want to look at these really quick. If it will go back on my screen. Oh, my computer's frozen. Why not? Speaking of, will you pour me a glass of wine?
Red or white?
Oh, you know, just mix them together, call it a rosé.
Yes, you got it.
Hang tight, everybody. My computer's froze. We'll be back in less than 30 seconds, I'm sure. What are you guys drinking? Let me know in the comments. All right. It's unfroze, and I went back and I marked Vargo right. If you put Vargo, V-A-R-G-O, as the man who cut off Jaime's hand, you got points, because that's the name of the guy in the book. But that's it. Here we go. Question 30. I'm going to say this out loud. I don't care if this was in the book and it was different. This is a show question. Let's just make it easy that way. In the show, Lyanna Mormont, adorable little 12-year-old actress here, she said she could supply Jon Snow with how many men to reclaim Winterfell? How many men would she give from Bear Island to reclaim Winterfell? It is a number. You can only answer with numbers. This is in the show. Lyanna is a queen, TBH. In Lost, Locke was a good guy. Was he, though? He went kind of back and forth, right?
Oh, there was layers.
They had layers and layers. Locke was like an onion. Yeah, everybody can agree on two things. The last season, not great, and Lyanna should have taken the throne. More like a parfait. Ooh, now I want a parfait. Thanks a lot, Chris. Once again, I am pleasantly surprised with how many of you knew this one. A lot of different guesses. Each one of her men is worth many, many regular men. Correct answer is 62. I can give you 62 men to reclaim Winterfell. Good job. All right, final answer, final question, and then final answer. Looking for the name of an individual. Let me again preface, because I don't want to do any research. This is a show question. It might have been different in the books. We're talking about the show. Whom from her list does Arya come across and kill at an inn? Stabs him through the throat with needle. Whom from her list? What is the name of the individual that Arya kills at an inn? He was on her list. Kills him with needle. What flavor of parfait? Yeah, Jen, I might get there. Good night, Al. Thanks for being here. Yeah, Big D pitches, I'm with you. In the end, he was a good-hearted dude. I just remember the feelings when he seemed like he would switch in and helping the other side. Good night, Moon. Oh, Olivia. Holy shit. There's a lot more answers than I thought. Let me look. IDK, but she stuck him with the pointy end. That's correct. The individual's name was Polliver. Polliver. This is the man who stole Needle from her in the beginning. She got it back. She stabbed him right through the throat. So good job. You made it to the end of Game of Thrones. We all made it together. Our first online Game of Thrones trivia. What an exciting time this was, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for supporting Baig and joining us for these online events. We really enjoy doing this for you. I know that this online system can be frustrating at times. Thank you to those of you who understand that. Sarah, I really do appreciate it. That message in there, because some people aren't as nice. I'll just put that out there. Some people send us some fun messages. So thank you to those of you that have been supportive even through your funny answers tonight. Please remember, if you didn't win tonight, I'm sorry. I hope you had a good time. If you did win, all you have to do is send a message. If you're in first place, send a message to the Baig of Tricks Entertainment Facebook page, and you're going to win a $25 gift card to Elmhurst Brewing Company, who has graciously supplied these prizes for us to give away for these free online trivia events that we're putting on. So thank you all for joining us. Thank you for sticking all the way till the end, sticking it with the pointy end. We're going to go over the final rankings, the final standings here. And then, again, to those of you, I saw a few more come in. Taylor, thank you so much. Caitlin, thank you so much for the donations. Anybody, if I missed your name on here, I apologize. Thank you so much for the donations. Tonight's the cutoff, so everybody that's donated from tonight to last Friday is eligible to be our donation drawing winner, and you get to choose a trivia night for next week. So we'll announce that tomorrow. We'll reach out to you, and then we'll announce our schedule for next week. Don't miss tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, General Knowledge Trivia. It's the only event anytime where you actually have to purchase a ticket, and all the funds go directly to the organization. Tomorrow night is DuPage Pads. General Knowledge Trivia at 8 o'clock. Please join us. That's it. Here we go. Final standings. Thank you to those of you that stuck with us, even though you didn't really watch Game of Thrones, too. We appreciate you being here and having fun. First place, the Dragon has 3 heads, 15 points over Impin' Ain't Easy, just a little bit ahead of Brenda. Great job, everybody. If you are, the Dragon has 3, I think it's heads. Send us a message, Baig Entertainment Facebook page. Let us know who you actually are, and we'll get you all set up. Ali is king in the north. Oh, thanks, Joe. Pick me, Nicole. Pick me. Mike, Hard G, Gillespie.
My turn to be 69, Lindsay. Congrats!
Good job, Lindsay. Queen of Lamont, number 26. I throat rip, you throat rip, he, she throat rips. Oh, I always think of Rambo. The 2008 Rambo. Oh, you wouldn't watch that.
Nope.
Oh, he rips
Based
a
on
throat right out. Brenda Lopez, my never sounded more exciting. Thank you for playing, Brenda, and great job. You killed it tonight. Right up there. All right, I think we got our message from our winner. Yes, Nisa, thank you so much for playing. Jen Widener, I drink and I know a few things. Jen, thanks for being here. Thank you to everybody for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for having fun. Thanks for your support. That's it for us. If you're not in the online community, please join it. Somebody's definitely about to post what's your favorite parfait flavor soon.
Wait, did you see that comment or no?
Yeah.
Oh.
Susie Little, I didn't even know you were out here. Thanks for being here. Susie, one of our incredible hosts at Baig Entertainment. Thank you, Olivia, and my exclamation points. That's all I've ever wanted. Thanks for all the exclamation points. Thank you guys for everything. See you tomorrow or see you next week. Be safe. Take care of each other. Enjoy some patios this weekend. Go support some small businesses if you're in Illinois.
We're going to enjoy our patio with takeout from a small business.
Yes, we are. We'll see you guys soon. Wash your hands.